All right, gang, I'm gonna try and set this up. I'm doing this completely blind, so you have to bear with me on this. I'm dealing with a clicking noise in my camera on the if to see where I'm at, which doesn't matter where I'm at. It really doesn't matter. I can just keep floating. I keep floating stuff through, as I'm talking. Just grab props and just kind of like yeah. Go to Port-au-Prince. Woo, you know what I mean? I can just float stuff through as I'm talking. But who cares? It doesn't matter. Oh, buy the code is country style baked beans. I haven't made them yet because I don't know if I want them. Or get your local honey. And you can even add some whatever. But I trying to figure this stupid freaking video thing out. I'm not buying a new phone over a click. I just won't do YouTube. I don't really care. Nobody's watching it anyway. But so I want to get to the prop. Well, since I don't need this to do any reading or writing, people are getting sidetracked in the church. And all I can tell you right now today, get out of the church. It is as dangerous as going to a whorehouse. Okay, I had a pastor in my childhood church. Okay, Father Dennis. It was a Catholic church. My mother was going to prayer meetings and all that stuff, and he was a Vietnam priest or something like that. He was in Vietnam as a priest or something like that, and he would go out in the field. He was out in the field as the priest. I believe they fought too, that kind of thing. But he saw some stuff. Okay, this is the point I'm trying to get. I don't know his whole life. All I know is he was a full blown mess. Okay, the guy was a drunk, and it's not a Catholic drunk. This guy was trying to erase thoughts from his mind through alcohol. Okay, great guy. I mean, he was one of the few. Actually, the pastor that married me and my ex-wife, the priest that married us, he was a cool guy too. Father Dennis. No, that was Father Dennis. That was Father Leo. Father Leo married us. He is, if he's still alive, a really nice guy, but Father Dennis, my mother said, she said he came to church one day and he brought a stack of pornography magazines and put them on the altar of the Catholic Church and said there's no difference. Think about that, okay? Now, this guy was in a battle with the devil for sure. This guy was like, he definitely, he for all intents and purposes, he committed suicide, okay? And I say that because he went up to the Newport Bridge, at the Newport Naval Base. The Newport Bridge is right nearby, and they do the taps in the morning, like 8:15, and he drove up to the top of that bridge at that exact time. And when they started playing the taps, he stepped off into eternity. Now, there's one to say about suicide. I'm not the judge and jury of what happens to you should you pull that stunt. That's up to God. God knows where your heart and where your mind is. This guy's pretty damn messed up, okay? And this is going to be an off video. It's probably the best video I'm going to make because I'm not sure if I'm going to post this one or not. So I got nothing in this one, so to speak, because I'm dealing with that clicking noise. I don't know if I'm going to post it or not. I'm probably going to post it. But I'm trying to get to the point here. The church is as dangerous as pointing a gun to your head, jumping off a bridge, anything. The church is just as dangerous because the bunch of humans running it were a failed, a fallen, a destroyed creation. We're not going to get better. We have been brought down. We have been brought down to the animal level. but yet we still think, oh, we're smart. Oh, the Bible says that we're gonna rule over these animals. We're not ruling over nothing. These suckers are staying away from us. You know why? We're batchy crazy. That's why these animals are staying away from us. Yesterday, I wish I could have showed the video of it. I don't know where they are today. They're not gonna come today, but out my window here, that you can't see. I had the mother deer. Sorry for the bad language here, and the two fawn, two baby deer, walked by. I'm like, oh, that's cool. Kind of nice to, it was nice to watch. It was right after the rainstorm. They had come out. They're eating the wet leaves and all that kind of stuff, and they moseyed on along. They went on their way. They didn't know I was watching them. Had they saw me, they'd have bolted out of here. Not out of fear. Okay, it is fear. It's fear that, or reality that we're gonna do something stupid to them, And what do? We eat animals, we mostly abuse animals. We don't take very good care of them. We don't even take care of ourselves, and then you go to all these. Sorry for all you people that are animal lovers out there, but you're loving these animals to an abnormal level. Okay, yes, there are abuses everywhere. But either we deal with all the abuses or we deal with none of the abuses. And we are all doing some kind of abuse, okay? That's why I'm having such trouble with the passing of my late wife. We didn't take good care of each other. Neither one of us took care of each other, okay? It's not, oh, it was all her or me. No, it takes two to tango in every situation. Sometimes if, suicide-wise, you do it to yourself. You took something to talk you into that, And, but as far back to the suicide thing, I don't want to leave that wide open. I believe I'll see Father Dennis, because that guy was definitely, for a Catholic, he was definitely preaching the truth. He was definitely telling people that this is a mess. And who doesn't want to get the hell out of this world? The faster the better. And of course you can't. It's a penalty strike. Well, here it is again. You get into religion with that too. It's like, thou shalt not steal, kill, this, that, and the other thing. But we're committing all the 10 Commandments on the negative side every day. I don't care what you do. The minute you go buy something, you don't know what happened in the background of that freaking. Give me something here. Give me something here. These safety glasses, okay? They are purchased for the purpose of safety of the eyes for the construction workers, right? How do you know that maybe when they bought the case of, because that comes in that case of safety glasses, you can just grab one and go, how do you know that the company that made them, when they sold them to the distribution company, that did they get paid their fair price for it? Not an exorbitant, but a fair price, because everything costs money, okay? What I don't understand about this whole society and this whole value, and value overrides the natural cost of something, okay? It costs the farmer so much to take these California raisins to market. It costs a certain amount of money. But here's the problem. They become too popular. Well, now they start raping everybody because, everybody wants them. The price goes up. It's a fair price. It's a fair price. This is the problem with the fiat system. It's abusive. It takes the worst human. It takes a bad human and makes him even worse. Okay? In church, and I said this to I'm probably gonna do that video, the last video, the clicking video that I've found a way around that problem. I told that guy that's claiming that prophecy, he's struggling through that prophecy. Okay, that's not the prophecy of God. There's no way, because God doesn't stutter. I'm thinking of stutter people that stutter. Okay, because God will straighten out your language when it's Him talking. He ain't gonna go through a stutter, necessarily. Well, he might actually, because trust me, this guy is not stuttering. This guy was trying to bend. Okay, and God also doesn't go against His word. This guy was going against God's word. In certain areas, he was misstepping in a few areas. So I let him know that. I said, I'm not. I said, and this is the last thing I said. I said, if you want to be a real guy, walking, trusted 100% in God only, denounce your 501c status or whatever that thing is called. That church says denounce it, because that if you have a 501, you're in business with these governments of the world. You have to do what they say, not what God says, what they say, because they all say it. Well, I can't say this because they'll shut me down. They ain't shutting me down. They'll shut down my channel. I won't get people watching me, but I don't care. That's not what I'm here for. I'm not here to have a big channel. I'm here to just get the word out. It's a simple walk. I'm 9 minutes and a half through here. I'm not going to go past 10. I have to flip the phone around because I'm not a fan of editing. So I'm going to leave it at that. I don't even know what to call this video. I'm going to have to watch it again and see what happens. Anyway, this is still a test video of many test videos. So I'm going to shut this down and we're going to call it about 10 minutes. Okay? Love yous, and just kind of think for yourself. Not as a group. Think for yourself.